Hey everybody, what's going on? So of course yesterday the brand new update 1.5 was announced for Planet Zoo, and unfortunately I was not there when it was announced, so I could not make any videos. But now today I feel obliged to go ahead and just talk about it, as I do have my thoughts on it and I'd like to share them with you. Of course there are plenty of other people who've already talked about it, and if you really just want to hear what I have to say, then keep watching the video. This is not going to be a long overview, just a quick overview. I'm going to quickly summarize all the information they've given us, and then I'll explain my thoughts on it, and so on and so forth. So let's not waste any time and just jump straight into this new update overview. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin with the multiple zoo entrances. So to sum it all up, now we will be able to place our zoo entrances wherever we want. We can set the spawn wherever we feel is best. Apparently this will be expensive to do, which makes sense. If you're going to have multiple parts where the zoo can start, it might as well come at a cost, because that's a lot of freedom. Now personally, I have not had any issues with this in the past. I've not complained about having only one place to start my zoo, but I can totally understand why some other people would want a feature like this. I totally get it. It's just not something that I found myself that interested in, but again, it is a necessary feature to add nonetheless. I'm sure some people, especially in franchise players, are going to really appreciate this. Alright, next up is the water UI. Now, this is it's crazy, because now, I guess water is a character in Planet Zoo. It now is an actual thing you can click on and customize. I mean, I don't think anyone was asking for this, but my gosh, did we need it. It's one of those things that you don't know you need until you realize it, until you see it. We needed this. So, this brand new water UI is going to be able to give us a whole set of customizations to the water. Again, it's like its own character now. So some of the things that you can do are controlling fogging, which is how clear the water visibility is going to be. You're going to be able to check out which cleaning facilities are actually affecting the lake. And also just keep in mind that no matter what customization you do to the water, the original cleanliness of it is going to stay the same and affect everything else. So you'll still have to change that at the base before you customize it, but and then the big thing, of course, is actual color changing. We will now be able to change the color of our water. This is huge, and again, it's something that at least I never thought about having, but I'm so glad that we're going to have now. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, we can now have black pools, we can have purple pools like as we've seen in the screenshot. I mean, who knows what else people will do. If people just want mostly bluer colored water, then here you go. But like, we could have yellow water, like make a pea lake or something. I don't know. It's such a weird but kind of fantastic feature to get. I think this is actually really clever by them, because no one was thinking about this. At least I'm pretty sure. I've never talked to anyone who wanted water to be its own thing in Planet Zoo, have its own UI. But I'm very excited to check this out. I cannot wait to test out the colors, especially. Cannot wait to see what water will look like when you turn it black, like, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this new feature. Alright, next up we have custom billboards. Now, just like the water UI, this is a hot topic for the update. People are very excited for this one, and I can't blame them. We will now be able to upload our own pictures, video, and custom audio to the game in the forms of, the Zoopedia screens, conservation education boards, eventually speakers, and then all the rest of the education devices. Will be able to upload those things, and then I'm already thinking of a lot of things I can do. I'm really excited, because this is taken from Planet Coaster, and I know people really loved it in that game, and people were begging it to be in this game, and now that we have it, I trust it'll be a really cool thing. I never got to experience Planet Coaster that much, but based on what I've heard, it was a really fun feature, which is why I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I already have plans to build a cheetah exhibit and put video of a cheetah running right in front of it. That would be amazing. I can't wait for the custom billboards. Alright, we have a brand new free time scenario coming out with this update. Personally, I'm not really into this stuff. I'm more into sandbox mode, but for those who are interested, there's a brand new one, apparently taking place before Bernie Goodwin's original zoo, and it's got like a whole story to it, and if you are interested in that, well then, there you go. But let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so next up is the brand new Scenario Awards. Now this is pretty clever by them. They are now finally going to be giving us actual prizes for the scenario and career career modes. So, because, well, to be honest, for the longest time, I never really played that stuff because I just didn't feel very motivated to play it, but now there is a legitimate reason. These original bronze, silver, and gold statues of animals, which were originally just merely symbols of the actual parks you'd be playing in, are now actually going to be pieces you can use. But of course, you actually have to earn them through the career mode, scenario, whatever it was. I have to look into it again. I really haven't looked into it that much since launch, to be honest. Again, I wasn't ever that interested in this stuff, but now to get that, I guess I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to get up off my ass and play career mode to unlock these pieces. That's clever by them. I've been waiting for some actual motivation to play the career mode. I started it and never finished it. But now I have a reason. So again, that's really cool by them. And can we just take the time to appreciate how beautiful this orangutan statue is? It's gorgeous. It is motivating me to go back and check it out. So good job, Frontier. You made me care about career mode. Alright guys, so really quickly we'll go over some of the minor things here as we wrap up this update overview. So some of the minor things consist of, well, first off, they've made changes to the franchise mode animal trading UI. They have also now given us the ability to go ahead and save franchise zoos as sandbox mode, and they've also reinstated the original multi-select tools that I believe they got rid of like not too long after the South America pack. I forgot what it was, but I noticed a difference in building when that happened. It was a lot harder to select things, and now they're bringing that back. So just some minor things if you're interested in that, but let's go ahead and take a look at the next big thing. Yes, I consider the staff traversable terrain map a big feature. Now, ever since the game launched, I've always found it pretty frustrating that you can't see exactly where your staff are going in the habitats. Always, like, for some reason I always felt like that was something there that we could see, but it just wasn't working. I don't know. I felt like that's something that we should have had from the beginning, and it's great to see that we're finally getting it. So now you can actually take a look at where your staff can walk in your animal habitat, and that is actually a really big help. I think that's a great choice by them. I'm sorry. I know it's just like a little feature, but it's kind of big, to me at least. I hope you guys agree. But let's go ahead and wrap this up with a final thing, a final note from them. This right here I find very important. Not only do they say that the gharials are finally going to be able to deep dive like all the other animals we just got previously, including the saltwater crocodile with its diving animations, but they also say that they're going to be looking for new animals in the roster to also deep dive, you know, to go ahead and swim. So I believe in future DLCs and updates, which of course there will be, we will get finally things like bears swimming and who knows what else they'll try. I'd love jaguars and stuff, but it is cool to see that they're still looking and implementing proper diving to these animals. But I'm just so relieved to know that the gharials will finally be able to do it. It was kind of ridiculous that we had to wait all the way for the next update for this to happen, but whatever. We finally got it, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Frontier. Alright, I want to thank all of you so much for watching this video. I am very excited for the brand new update 1.5. Let me know if you all are as well. It's great to see that they're still putting in a lot of effort into improving the game. It's something that I'm sure they'll keep doing for a while longer, and I'm sure this is already going to be a better year for Planet Zoo. I do believe it. They've already said that they're going to try and make this a better year. They did in the previous devlog when they talked about just the custom billboards. I'm sure they're going to try this year in some way. We may not get everything we want, but I'm sure we're going to get some really cool things, including this incredible update. And I hope you guys are looking forward to that just as much as I am. I should have more to upload very soon, and I'm talking very soon, including a brand new Serenity Zoo episode. Can't wait to show you guys that one. But yeah, for the final time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.